I was open about being agnostic. I'm not super religious, but I did grow up Christian. But yeah, I listened for a little bit, and it just sounds like if you were leaning more towards being open to being further on your religious journey, I'd be open. But yeah, that was about it.
Cool. Yeah, I just haven't had, I don't know, just haven't had anyone convince me yet. Haven't had an experience where I felt like I needed to invest in a faith, but that's valid.
Were you raised like that, or it's?
Yeah, I grew up Christian. My family went to church. Yeah, my parents are Christian, so I still like. I think I appreciate church as like a cultural thing, as like a community like gathering thing. So I will go to church and like enjoy it for like the music and like seeing people I know, but I don't, subscribe to any faith.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another exciting episode where Marvin Kane, an older man, that's me, I'll be giving you my reaction to the popular dating show Pop the Balloon or Find Love. And this is not the Pop the Balloon or Find Love show. This is my reaction as an older man to it. So I pay attention to the body language. I pay attention to the words that these men and women are using as they correspond and talk to one another. And I also pay attention to the silent speaker in the room. I pay attention to their clothing. What does their clothing really speak loudly about them? So let's go ahead and get started.
Okay, let's go ahead and bring out our next single lady.
And here are our
Hello,
7 men.
welcome in. What's your name?
Okay. Unbelievable. Again, we see consistently a product of their environment. So here's a lady, natural hair, looks like natural hair to me, long hair, and she's got it tied in a ponytail. It's not relatively the neatest that it could be coming on a show like this. She is a small frame woman. She is in love with herself. I mean, she really is. Because to come out like this, I mean, that looks like a bedroom outfit. That looks like something you wear to bed. I don't know the names of ladies' garments, but it just doesn't look like something you would really walk around in public with. Maybe to a beach or something. It just doesn't look like a proper outfit. So she's just telling me she's not necessarily open-minded. She just has her own way of doing things. I think this woman is stubborn. No, I've not seen this episode at all. But I'm just looking at how direct she's looking at Arlette too. She's holding the mic. She's actually got her hand in a protective position over her stomach, but in that direction. So she's trying to protect and salvage what she believes is her rights. So free-flowing, independent thinker. Just from those body movements, I think so. Let's see what else we can learn.
I'm Destiny.
Destiny, how old are you?
I'm 25.
And what do you do?
I am an account executive at a PR firm.
So she's very direct. She's very articulate. And I know I'm going to get, as we see the outfit, even further. So I'm going to go, that's a nice dress. Well, that's your opinion. I'm a guy looking at a woman. I would rather see her a little more clothed. She's, open chest, but it's not really bad. It's just really short. And we can hear the strength and the power in her voice. I can hear the independence. Even in this frame with her eyes are closed and that smirk in the middle of a smile, she exudes power. Power.
Oh, very nice. What do you like to do for fun?
I like to read. I like to roller skate. I like to hang out with my friends. I love to go to a park. I live in San Francisco, so we have a lot of good parks. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, what do you look for in a man?
Someone that's fun, someone that likes to like go out and do things. Don't really like a homebody, unfortunately. What else? Someone that's not arrogant, so like a humble person. Yeah, someone that's funny, someone that has like a good social circle.
Okay, okay. What are some deal breakers?
Okay, I only have 2 deal breakers.
Okay.
One is like day trading, so like Forex, and then the
Why?
other is sports betting.
Okay.
So yeah, no like FanDuel, etc.
Did you have a bad experience with someone doing
Yes,
that? Or?
trauma, but also I just think like being addicted to losing money is crazy.
So she's not healed. So she told us a lot about herself. So she's still living in the past. And I told you, this is somebody with some strong opinions, her way or the highway. I just get that vibe from her. So let's see where we go.
Um, But yeah, those are the only two. So other than that, I'm pretty open.
All right, sounds good. So
Nothing
we did get
about
to pop
Jesus.
balloons. Let's go on over there.
Okay, let's see.
All right, your name and age.
Kevin, 28.
Hey, Kevin, why did you end up popping your balloon?
Because I'm born. I'm a homebody. So that's the only reason. Otherwise, she's beautiful. So
Thank you. Valid.
She's cute.
Now, is he someone
She's
that's
not
your type?
beautiful.
Yeah, you're very handsome.
I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Did get one more down over here. Your name and age.
Carlito, 26.
All right, Carlito, why did you end up popping your balloon?
She ain't mentioned nothing about faith. That's what she looking for. That's what I'm looking for. That's a real priority for me.
See here.
He's
Now,
got
is he someone
standards.
that's your type?
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah.
Okay. And is faith something that's important in your life?
No, I'm not religious. But respect it. Ooh, yeah.
Religion reigns as king on this show. It really does. If your religion is not right, you have no religion, you're kind of wobbling in your religion, these people don't want you. They're trying. And I mean, these are individuals who are past like solidification of the brain, or they're in the process, they're in there tightly, but they've moved on in their lives and they want something real and some structure and some balance. Religion is a necessary thing. People keep trying to live without it. You can't live without the Bible or favoritism with God. You just can't do it.
Valid. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
For sure.
Yeah. Let's go here. Your name and age.
Joel, 25.
Joel, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I really want to know what he's going to say because he says some really crazy things in all the other episodes. I'm just really want to hear what he's going to say. Go ahead and say it, Joel. Go ahead and say it.
Well, you said you don't believe in any faith at all. I'm not gonna say I'm like the most faithful person, but I do still believe to some degree. So I think there has to be at least some degree there for me to like work with it. But I think you're very attractive.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah, no, that's valid. Yeah, I'm just not religious. I'm like agnostic, I think. So I'm not like against religion, but just don't really have any specific faith. But
Because she's got her own way of doing things. She's stubborn. Stubborn. I can see that just in body language. She's just stubborn.
Okay. Now, is he someone that's your type?
No.
I'd say so. Yeah.
Really?
Nice.
Wow. She's open-minded in a sense. Shocked him.
This way.
Actually, let me
Your-
not walk backwards.
Yeah, you turn around, girl. Your name and age.
Saran, 29.
All right,
I
Saran,
like
why
him.
did you end up popping your balloon?
Yeah, I'm a believer. Gotta believe in God. Simple as it gets.
Yeah.
Okay. Is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, no complaints.
He's so
Yeah, you're
clean.
Good.
gorgeous.
I like your outfit.
You killed me with the agnostic thing, but you're gorgeous.
Thank you. No, that's so fair. Just got to get it out the way.
Yeah, that's why I was like, let's ask that just to make sure.
Yeah, facts. Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you. Okay, over here, name and age.
Jalen, 25.
Jalen, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Didn't love the fact that you said you're just not religious. I'm not gonna lie. Somebody tell me what agnostic means. Does that mean
It's like you don't not believe in a faith, but you just don't have a specific faith that you're like drawn to or that you follow.
but you have like some type of like spiritual compass?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's like
No, she doesn't.
I think everyone has their own kind of purpose, and I respect that people have a faith that they're
She's independent. She wants to do it her way. Saying she's not religious, calling herself agnostic, is just not allowing the existence of someone greater than you to tell you what to do. She doesn't want any of that. She just wants to live her life the way she wants to live her life. Now, interestingly enough, the Bible allows for people to make that decision. Nowhere in the Bible does it demand that people worship the God of the Bible. That is a choice. He does not want robots.
drawn to. I just don't have my own. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I would just like my partner to have some type of foundation, and doesn't seem like she has that. So
Now, is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, I'd say so.
course.
I like the fit. I like the little chain. It's cute.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All these men are her
All
type.
right, and over here, your name and age.
Bruno, 26.
And Bruno, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I pray, man of God, so I want my partner to be able to pray with me, so that's simple.
Okay. I'm like, damn, I'll convert.
What a nice personality.
I'm kidding.
She's kidding though.
That's it.
Oh, the last one popped. He didn't like the joke.
No, she does not
She
mean
doesn't
it.
mean it. She's just saying it. Now, is he someone that's your type?
Yes, I feel
Of
like I'm lying because I
course.
keep saying yes, but yes.
Thank you.
Sounds good.
It's
I
a
heard you say
great
you had a
looking
question
lineup
back
of
here.
men.
Okay, go
Just about
ahead.
the tattoo. Is that the Ouroboros?
It is, yeah.
Okay, that's all. That's all.
Oh.
I just peeped that.
Let's go down there. We had a balloon pop down over here.
Wow.
All right, your name and age.
Gerard, 27.
Okay, and Gerard, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
So I was open about being agnostic. I'm not super religious, but I did grow up Christian. But yeah, I listened for a little bit, and it just sounds like if you were leaning more towards being open to being further on your religious journey, I'd be open. But yeah, that was about it.
She's
Fair.
not.
Yeah, I just haven't had, I don't know, just haven't had anyone convince me yet. Haven't had an experience where I felt like I needed to invest in a faith, but that's valid.
Were you raised like that, or it's?
Yeah, I grew up Christian. My family went to church. Yeah, my parents are Christian, so I still like. I think I appreciate church as like a cultural thing, as like a community like gathering thing. So I will go to church and like enjoy it for like the music and like seeing people I know, but I don't, subscribe to any faith.
It's not in her heart. It's not in her
Is he
heart.
someone that's your type?
Of
Yes, I do
course.
so. I like the little. I was at. What is that? Like a little cocktail shaker.
Yeah.
That's cute. Okay.
I
Yeah.
had a question. So do you think in the future you might ever get back to
Of course.
your
I think so.
roots?
Yeah, I think I was really religious like up until like 15, 16. So I wouldn't say that I would never be religious again.
See, the thing is, some people grow up like that, and it's primarily because they wanted to have their own experience with God. She's having her parents' experience with God. And some people, because I left religion for a while personally because of that reason. I wanted to develop my own religious foundation with me and my God. And so I came back almost 9 years later, almost a decade. But in that search, I still considered myself religious. I still recognized that there was a God. She completely disowned everything. She just went on, I'm not religious. I don't want anything to do with religion. So he asked a very good question. And I'm pretty sure, because that's a part of her foundation, whether she wants to accept it or not, she'll be back. And she just said she'll be back.
But I think just where I'm now, I just
Yeah.
have no interest. So
Yeah. I'll take
Leave
my
it
balloon
alone.
back.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Why?
Let's get it on back.
Why?
So what made you change your mind?
So I'm a very open-minded person too. Obviously, Christianity is my main religion, my foundation. But yeah, I'm more of an open-minded person, so it didn't bother me that much, as long as you're not like set in stone on your opinions on.
no, not at all. I feel like a lot of people have like I don't know, like a near-death experience or something that happens to them that makes them, I don't know,
No,
really
that's
take their
not
faith
true.
seriously. And so I just haven't had something like that happen. But I could see like if something big happened in my life.
See, open-minded is just reading the Bible. I mean, why not read the Bible? 98% of people in the world have access to the Bible in whole or part. Technically, that's just about everybody. So here is a book that's got major distribution. There is no other book that even comes close to it. So that must be some sort of a divine intervention to make the Bible being the only book, only religious book, only book period, that actually is available to the entire population of the human race. 99%. I mean, show me a race that doesn't know about God of the Bible. I mean, it's just impossible. Show me a group of people. It's just impossible. And see, that's what I'm saying. If him and her were truly open-minded, then they would be Bible readers. He said on another episode he reads his Bible every Sunday. But this is a case of what the Bible calls the blind leading the blind. And they may be perfect together because they really don't have it in their heart. Neither one of them is showing that they have biblical truths in their heart. All right, that's enough of me rambling.
Yeah.
Like I could, end up being religious, but just haven't had anything like that happen.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Okay. Well, do you guys have any questions for one another?
What did you say you do for work again?
I work in PR, so I'm an account executive. I do like consulting for PR.
Nice. Where do you live?
I live in the Bay Area.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm
What's
from
your
Sacramento.
schedule like? Are you?
Pretty typical 9 to 5. Like
Yeah.
sometimes a little over, just depending on the season. But yeah, very standard 9 to 5 for the most part.
Yeah. So you can travel.
Yeah. Yeah, I work hybrid,
Yeah.
and then I have like 2 months out of the year where I can work remote. So
Gotcha.
So where are you located?
Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Okay.
Are you okay with long distance?
yeah, my dad's from like the DMV area, so not too far. Don't go super often, but
Yeah.
I'd be down too.
Gotcha.
Questions for him?
Do you have kids?
No.
Do you want kids?
Yeah, eventually. Yeah.
Oof. Okay, I'm gonna have to pop. Oh, I don't know what to pop with, but thanks. Sorry, King.
I knew it.
Okay, so you don't want any kids.
Not right now. So I think if you're ever at a point where you don't think you want kids, like you probably shouldn't have kids. So
See, that's our whole point with her. She doesn't have a foundation for anything. She doesn't have a foundation. She doesn't have a belief. She just has her own mastery class of ideas that's only in association with her mindset. This would be a very difficult woman to live with because she's only going to base things on what's inside of her head. He just said the right answer. Eventually. She backed it up. Eventually. But his eventually was not good enough for her. She is a waste of time, I'm telling you. Her brain is probably solidified. At 25, she's probably rock solid. This woman is going to be single and unmarried for a very, 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 very long time because she's not flexible.
that's
So
where I
you're
am.
saying not right now, like that's where your mind is right now, like that you're set.
Yeah,
on
I think
not
if you're
having any.
indifferent to having kids, you probably shouldn't have kids.
Oh, okay.
That's fair.
Yeah.
All right. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's head on back. All right. Well, that's all the balloons popped, unfortunately. But
Well,
thank you
thank
so
you.
much for
This is so
coming
fun.
on. Let's give it up for her, guys. Thank you.
She got to go. I guess the moral of the story for me in this episode, you need a foundation. You need to stand for something or you fall for anything. What she stands for is what's in the journey of her own brain. That's it. Anything outside of that, she can't see. Life is too complex for her, so she simplified it by just locking her mindset within a box. And that's where she goes. She sees 6 sides of her own discoveries, and that's it. And that's such a sad way to go through life because you never really progress. So she's working and numbers. Okay, numbers are always the same. 1 + 1, I don't care where you go, is always going to be 2. You can go to the moon. 1 + 1 on the moon is 2. You can go to heaven. 1 + 1 in heaven is, guess what? 2. You can go down into Hades, hell. 1 + 1 is 2. 1 + 1 is 2 because numbers don't change. That is the mindset she has that is scary dangerous. This is a woman that is very difficult to please. And I was afraid for him when he said, I want my balloon back. For what? You don't want your balloon back. You want to get out of here. Save yourself. So now, I haven't used this term in a while, but I see all of these men as survivors. So if you like this episode, please like and share it with a friend, a family member, or even a stranger. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button, help our channel to grow. And we're not afraid. I react to this show because it's educational. It's not the same show as what Arlette and BM has. It is a completely different show. And I react to it because I'm interested in helping people to take a good deep dive look into their lives, into their interactions. That's what we do. So if you check out my YouTube page, you'll see we have almost 1,000 videos on the topic of relationships. Check us out. Find something of interest to you. Go into the search bar, put in a particular keyword. You'll be surprised what comes up. So listen, we want to thank you for watching this episode. We really enjoyed this one. It was a learning activity for us, and so we hope you benefited. So this is Marvin Kane, an older man, thanking you again. And as always, remember this.